Well, hello, my beautiful Taurus. Welcome to my channel. This is Baba Jolie here with your messages for April 2020. I'm just cleansing your space here and I've meditated on your cards. For those of you returning, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for all the beautiful comments and the inspirational quotes in the boxes below. I'm truly overwhelmed and very, very grateful to all of you for raising vibrations, both for me and for the community. So thank you so, so much for making those beautiful connections. Just a little side note that this is a general reading. It may not resonate for everybody. Please take what is for you and leave the rest behind. Okay, and without further ado, I'll get straight to your reading. Just going to start with a fortune card from Shalner Star. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. What do my beautiful Taurus need to know for April 2020? What do they need to know, April 2020? Thank you so much. Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels, if I could have one, please, to start the reading. Thank you so much. For those of you who are new to my channel, you may want to fast forward this part. I don't pick cards because I feel that's my energy. I wait for jumpers because that's when Spirit, I believe, is, thank you so much, sending me the message. So thank you so much. You have signs. Okay, Taurus, you have signs there. I also believe that Scorpio got this card too. It says here, signs. Your future positive direction will reveal itself. Any doubts and confusions will soon disappear. Okay, so that's a different signs card than the one that Scorpio got. So be very mindful, Taurus. Keep your eyes open there for the signs. Things are about to get very interesting for you on the work front. That's what I'm feeling they're saying to me. It says your future positive direction will reveal itself. So some of you right now, you've been feeling a little bit left out by the universe, that maybe you haven't been gaining the rewards that you deserve through your work. It says any doubts and confusions will soon disappear. So you're about to hear some really good news there when it comes to your work situation, Taurus. So please hold out. Don't feel like you've been left out. The good news is coming, but you will see the shift in April. The signs will be there. And I know they've just said, some people want to say, thank you so much, Spirit, don't count your chickens till they've hatched, came through. And so it's almost like, Taurus, you don't really want to get excited once you feel the energy of things shifting and you're starting to see the signs of progression and awards coming your way. You don't really want to get excited before it's set in stone, before you absolutely have a guarantee of it happening. Okay, so Spirit is saying, you know, don't count your chickens till they hatch. Some people are saying that, but I'm saying that, yeah, things are about to shift for you, but you're of the mindset that you can't get excited about it until you actually have it in your hand. That's what Spirit wants you to know. Opportunities, you got opportunity. Look at that, signs and opportunities. So yeah, they're just clarifying what I'm saying. You are going to receive these rewards. These opportunities are coming your way. So be mindful to get rid of any doubts there, Taurus. You're about to really succeed in this. It says an important offer will be made. Be prepared and dress to impress. Okay, so some of you, you know, you've been waiting for something in particular to come your way. It's about to land in your lap, and you've worked hard for this. So this is not about luck, Taurus. We know how hard you're working here. So they're saying, though, that this opportunity will be offered to you. Now, we'll see what Spirit has to say with the cards. This is an April read, and I'm doing this in March. So right now, it's coming through that there may be a little delay with this because of what's happening in the world right now with this pandemic, this horrible virus that's going around. So there may be a slight delay, they're saying, but it is coming. They want you to know. And when the opportunity arises and you know it, you will have your chance to dress for success, okay? You need to show them, Taurus, you've got this, and you will. Okay, and you also got friendship, okay? In friendship, it says, a friend needs your help, your kindness, and excellent counseling skills that will put them back on track. So, Taurus, some of you are going to be a bit of a shoulder to lean on shortly for some of your friends. And again, this is a time for reaching out to people, you know, with what's going on in the world. So, Spirit are just letting you know, just be mindful of the friends who might be a little bit quiet right now. You know, the friends that you think they're very strong, they've got this. If they've gone a little bit quiet, reach out to them and just check on in with them to make sure they're okay. Some of them have some anxiety about what's going on, and they don't want to appear foolish maybe of reaching out to friends and saying, I'm a little bit scared about this or that, or they're going through some stuff and they don't want to reach out. So if anyone in your social circle, Taurus, has gone a little bit quiet, just send them a message. Everything's okay, don't worry about it. But they're just saying, check on in on that person just to make sure everything's okay. Okay, so they just want you to be mindful of that. Thank you so much, Spirit. Let's get straight to the main reading. Spirit guides, God, thank you. Wow, straight away they have something to say to you. They have the Empress. Okay, so this is a perfect time for creation, but also having the Empress means April is going to be very abundant for you. Okay, so when you've got the signs, opportunities, and you've got the Empress backing it up, this is a big deal. Okay, we got major arcana here, Taurus. This is a major life shift in terms of your abundance. Okay, this is also a very fertile time for you, and you know, a very creative time. So some of you will be, I've got to say it, I've got to address it. Some of you will be at home, you know, in quarantine because of this virus that's going around, but it will be a creative time for you to use your skills, Taurus. It almost feels like, although you may not be at your actual place of work, you'll be very creative and very productive when it comes to doing stuff at home. Okay, so Spirit is saying this is a wonderfully creative time for you. Also, this is about good parenting. So some of you, this is a good parenting card when it comes up. Some of you will be at home with children, and you know, it'll be difficult having those children not able to do what they normally do, but you will rise to the challenge, Taurus. They're saying it may be a taxing time, but it's going to be an amazing time for you. You're going to rise to the challenge here. Okay, but this is speaking more about abundance. Okay, so whatever you've been working really hard for, Taurus, you're about to gain the results, see the tangible results of your hard work. And if you were waiting for a result from something, you know, this opportunity, you've been manifesting it this whole time, it will come through. Now, April, this is the beginning of April read, so you will see that shift in April, but because of what's going on in the world right now, I wouldn't be surprised if we have a delayed card come through. Just to let you know it's coming. The Spirit wants you to know that it's on its way, and to be mindful that you haven't been left behind in terms of reward from the universe, but they want you to be mindful that there may be a delay here. Okay, but also also this is a pregnancy card. They just said, don't forget, this is a pregnancy card. So if you're on lockdown and you know, sometimes we get bored. They're just saying if you don't want to get pregnant right now, be mindful of your situation and take precautions. But if you're trying to get pregnant, Taurus, then this is also a perfect time for you in terms of all the alignments, that it will be very fertile for you. Okay, but this is also, you said, sitting in your power. Okay, it's very grounded, which also, you know, being at one with the earth, Taurus. So being an earth element yourself, it's like you're coming into your own. You're very practical, but this is a very very being at one with nature kind of time. You know, as almost as if you suddenly become connected as we hit April. Okay, connected with the earth. And so Spirit is saying be very mindful of this time, because it is it's very important for you, April, Taurus. Very important. They want you to know that. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. What else do my beautiful Taurians need to know for April? Do you want this card? No. Okay. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. I'm truly grateful. Yeah. Okay. So we have the Judgment card that's come out. We'll come to this one in a moment. We got the Judgment card that came out here. And when we get the Judgment card, this is about, you know, gaining some sort of clarity. Again, it speaks to this opportunity that's coming your way. It's almost like this has been in the pipeline for a little while, okay? And you've been thinking, hey, you know, I thought I was going to get that and it never happened. Or your boss said that something was going to come through for you and it didn't come. Well, you're going to gain clarity in April, okay? So a final decision is going to be made. But it's almost like also you're getting a wake-up call. Now, I don't really want to say this, but this is what they've said. I don't want to say it because it sounds so obvious. This is why I don't want to say it. But because of what's going on in the world right now, and I do not want to make my reading about this, but because of what is going on with this pandemic, it's almost like a wake-up call where you realize, number one, your life's purpose. Number two, what's really important to you, Taurus. Okay, and I know everybody's going to have that wake-up call. Of course we are. This is something that's on a large scale. But this is about you really having a bit of a, because it's a major arcana card, you're really having a massive wake-up call, and you're really listening to your intuition and spirit here. It's almost like you know how to proceed after this. After this moment. So after, at the beginning of April, it feels like you really know how to proceed in terms of your work and in terms of what you really want in life, okay? It's like a life's too short kind of moment. I should be doing this. This is what I'm really happy at. I'm not doing it. I need to change that. I need to make this happen. It's a real wake-up call, and it's to do with your life purpose. You're using your intuition. Spirit is whispering to you in your ear, okay? It's like trumpeting down there. It's not really a whisper. It's kind of a big trumpet there. And the arms, as you can see, of the people below, they're open, so they're ready to receive. And you're in that mode, Taurus, in April. You are completely willing to receive the message, okay? And you're willing to act on it as well. But it's about gaining that clarity as we hit April, but also it's gaining the clarity of, this opportunity that's coming your way. Some of you may have this opportunity that comes in, and ordinarily you would say, that's too risky. I don't know if I should take that. It's what I really want to do, but I need to work out financially if I should do this, and this. But when this comes through, it's almost like this is your soul path, and you will take it no matter what. Spirit is saying this is right for you. This is your life purpose, and you will jump. You will take this, okay? So yeah, this card here, we got the Five of Pentacles here. This is about you feeling left out by the universe, okay? It feels like, wow, they've just said it's also an isolation card. It is an isolation card. This is crazy. Okay, yeah. Sorry. I don't really want to touch on it, but it is coming through. And I did some pre-reads for a couple of people, and I abandoned some of the pre-reads because it's all about health right now. The reads are about health. So I stepped away a little bit because I didn't want it to be my energy that's kind of like influencing some of the reads, because obviously I'm reading the news, etc., etc. So I stepped away a little bit to refocus. But yeah, so this card here is more about you feeling left out from the universe in terms of rewards for the hard work that you've been doing, okay? You feel like things have passed you by a little bit, and you're feeling a bit left out in the cold. Now, also, this is an isolation card, as they say, and it is about health situations, and because we're surrounded by it at the moment in the news, I'm not surprised this card has come out, okay? They've said this is not to do with you, Taurus. They're just saying this is the environment that you're in at the moment also, okay? About ill health and isolation, and some of you financial loss because of it. Now, we'll address that as it comes out, but this is what they're saying. There will be some financial losses across the board because this card has come up. So for some of you are freelance, and you will not be able to make the amount of money that you normally make because there'll be a lot of cancellations. Right now it feels like the world is canceling. It's a very tough time, okay? But Spirit is saying use your intuition, okay? You're very, very intuitive, and you're very astute. You're at one in April with the universe there, with the earth. You're very in tune in April, okay? And you will be given, if you listen to your intuition, you will be given guidance by Spirit. Some form of creative idea will come to you to help you through this tough time. They're saying, please listen to your dreams, listen to any thoughts that are on your mind constantly that you think, you know what, I could probably do that, and that could help. Don't dismiss it. It's very important, Taurus. If you've got an inkling to do something, you absolutely can do something, okay? And it will be successful. They just want you to know that. But this is more about you feeling left out, as I said, in terms of opportunities and reward because of your hard work. but Spirit's saying, don't worry, it's on its way, it's slightly delayed, okay? Now, as I said, it does talk about financial loss because of this situation that's going on in the world at the moment. Let's see how that will pan out. Thank you so much, Spirit guys. Thank you. Oh, wow, you just blew out my candle. Seriously, this is a big deal. Whew, okay, yeah. I don't like to work without a light and water, so I will be 1 second. I have to renew this. There it is. Okay, so I'm just going to relight my candle. This has never happened in any of my readings. So this is a very important time, Taurus. Please bear with me. I'm so sorry about this. Okay. I'm a light worker, so I can't work without proper light there. Okay, so what blew out the candle again is this indecision, okay? Time to make a decision. You have a double card, double clarifier about making a decision about your life's path or gaining this clarity about what it is you truly want to do with your life, okay? It's almost like Spirit is saying, because of what's going on in the world at the moment, that you are starting to really reassess the path you've taken and what it is you truly want to do, which is not surprising. You know, a lot of people will be doing that, but the cards are coming out and saying that, so I'm just reading the cards. So just so you know, I'm not just connecting it to what's going on in the moment. I'm connecting it to what Spirit's saying with the cards. Okay, so this is a time to make a decision. Now, what Spirit want you to know is that although across the board there will be a lot of financial losses because of what's going on, and there is a lot of talk of illness and there's a lot of worry about this illness and a lot of people isolating themselves. What Spirit want you to know, Taurus, is when you have the Two of Swords, it's about overthinking and not being able to make a decision, okay? So you're in your head. Again, everybody's going to be in their head. Totally get it, okay? But what Spirit is saying is that this person in this card, they've got their boundaries up. They're ready. They're ready for action, okay? And you are ready for action. But if you take down the swords, put down those boundaries, and take off the blindfold that you've put on yourself, this is a self-inflicted blindfold in this card. What Spirit is saying, have a look around you. You're actually in a very good place. You're in a good position and there's nothing to worry about. Spirit want you to know that, okay? That's what's coming out in the cards here for you. So just so you know, be mindful that when we absorb a lot of news and a lot of fear throughout the news, we have a tendency to overthink and, panic. Yeah, they're saying panic. Don't panic, okay? Listen to what you're being told and see that you're in a good situation. Just follow the directions of what's being said to you, okay? Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angel. Thank you so much. At the center of your reading, this is this opportunity coming on in there again, Taurus. This is all about opportunity for you. For April, there is a massive opportunity that's about to be offered to you, but you can't see it. Okay, when we get the Four of Cups there, this is about a gift from the universe about to be given to you, but you can't see it. Now, yes, there is a possibility that you'll be clouded because of everything that's going on around you. You know, all of this news, all of this self-isolation. So there is a possibility that you can't see it coming because actually life that's happening around you right now is way more important or is way more urgent, it feels, than the opportunity. But yes, the opportunity, which is to do with your work situation, it's very important and it will make you rise, okay? You will be offered this opportunity and you will gain this opportunity, okay? But you must see what a beautiful gift it is, okay? So don't be looking at all the cups there that are empty on the floor there. Don't be looking at the past, or don't be looking at, all this sort of, how can I put this? This unsettled feeling or this feeling of unfulfilled. Don't be looking at that. Don't be looking at your shoes, as it were. Be looking up for this wonderful opportunity. It is divinely guided, okay? So the timing is going to be very, it's going to be very precise. They're saying, let me see there, they're saying mid-April for this. Mid-April is when the opportunity is going to come on in. It's going to make itself known for you, okay, Taurus? So be ready for that. Mid-April is the time where you'll see the shift. They're saying, yeah, the signs are coming on in at the beginning there. The opportunity will come mid-April. Yeah, so that's what they're saying. Be open to it. Don't be looking at your shoes. I think they said that to someone else. But what they're saying more than anything is look up. Wow. Okay. So we have the devil has come through. Okay. Again, major arcana card. Now the devil talks about some form of obsession. Okay. It's a Capricorn card. So you may be dealing with a Capricorn. But the feeling of this card right now is there is some sort of obsessive behavior going on right now. Whether that's greed, or oh right, okay, they keep pointing out to what's going on in the world right now. People grabbing grabbing supplies and being all for themselves. They've just shown me there's a lot of obsession and greed going on there. But if you even look up this card yourself, you'll see that there is it's attached to some form of greed, obsession. For some of you, addiction. Some of you may be coping with it due to alcohol, or not. Maybe someone around you is dealing with some stuff. They're showing me alcohol, so they're not showing me anything else there. So you may be dealing with something like that. But this could also be an envious situation where someone is a little bit, well, how can I put this? They're not as happy about this opportunity for you as you are. It's like the spirit is saying, should have been me, should have been me. So there's someone in your sphere who might look at you like whatever opportunity you're going to be offered, it should have been them. Okay, so that'll happen just after it comes your way, as you can see there. So you've got the Seven of Wands there. So they were in competition with you. Okay, it's almost like you have to protect yourself against competition. Oh, it's just come in there that they may try and steal your idea. I don't know if that makes sense to you. Is it something that can happen wherever you work, or can they just be mindful of who you tell your idea to? Also, they're saying be mindful about who you tell your success to. Maybe now is the time to be silent about your success and rise silently. Do all your hard work, but keep it to yourself right now. Maybe only your family, your trusted members of your family, maybe a trusted friend, but nothing more than that. They're saying keep your success quiet, because you will rise faster, and then you won't have you won't have the stink eye on you. That's what they're saying, the stink eye. They won't like, it's not that they wish you bad. This person's not evil. They're just coming to you in jealousy. Okay, so they may be looking at you like they're saying it should have been me. So they just don't wish you well. Okay, so you've got this competition here, and that's towards the end, just after mid-April there. This competition is coming on in for you. Okay, so maybe as soon as this opportunity, sorry Spirit, that's too many, I can't take those. When this opportunity comes in, maybe keep it to yourself. Okay, because someone may hear about this. You may tell someone about this opportunity, or they will find out about it, and they will try their best to get it for themselves. Okay, it keeps saying it should have been me, it should have been me. So just be mindful of that. Thank you so much, Spirit. They've asked me to just be silent for a moment. Thank you. Thank you so much, Spirit. You got the Emperor here. You have a lot of support. Okay, so this is an Aries card. This is about leadership. Okay, so in terms of your work situation, this opportunity, because they keep saying opportunity, a gift, opportunity, a gift. So in terms of this opportunity, this is about a leadership role here. You're going to gain a lot of respect. This is also, it's very similar to Scorpio reading that came out when I did it yesterday. So I really feel some of you, like it may be a cross connection here in terms of Scorpios. Some of you Scorpios may be dealing with Taurians. You know, maybe in some way you may have like, your sun sign is Taurus, and then, you know, you have aspects in Scorpio. So there's some sort of connection going on here for you. But this is a leadership role that is on its way for you. And it's about strategic planning. You're going to gain a lot of respect with this. Yeah, it's a wonderful position to be in. You will be raised up. It's almost like I see you on this throne, okay? You are gaining power in the work that you want to do, but it has to serve your life's purpose, because you are gaining this clarity, this wake-up call, okay? Now also we have the Emperor and the Empress, okay? So for those Taurus, those Taurians out there who are already in a relationship, then you have a lot of support from your other half. That person is your divinely guided soulmate. They are joining you in equality, and you are joining forces to sort of grow this foundation, accept this opportunity, and really you know, run with it. They've been very supportive of you. Now for those of you who are single, okay, there is an opportunity to come into contact with someone who could feel like soulmate material, okay, because you got the Emperor and the Empress, this kind of wonderful balance together, okay. So we'll just see with the clarifiers if a love spark comes on in. You will come into their sphere or come into knowledge of them, if you're single, Taurus, towards the end of April. Now they haven't offered you any form of love situation from the cards just yet, so let's see what else is to come. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. What else do my beautiful Taurus need to know? Thank you so much for April 2020. Okay, so it has come on in this way here. So you have the Six of Swords there. Okay, when you get the Six of Swords, when it's in the upright position, you're divinely guided out of troubled waters. Okay, but this feels like this is travel issues. I'm just so surprised that how bang on everything is with the cards. I love it when Spirit does it, but unfortunately it's with a tough situation, which is obviously what's going on in the world. Now when we have the Six of Swords in reverse, it does speak of travel issues, travel problems, being kept in the same place, having this sort of stagnant energy, and not being able to move. Okay, so this is towards the end of April. Now I personally would be hoping that all of this has shifted and moved on since April, but Spirit is saying that there is going to be some sort of travel issue or some sort of stagnant energy for you right at the end of the month. Now this is the delay card I was talking about. I expected a delay to come when it comes to this opportunity, okay? So the opportunity, you will feel the shift at the beginning of April. You will gain knowledge of it coming to you mid-April, but the delay, you know, is still there, okay? So by the end of April, you will still be aware of this delay, but it is coming to you. Spirit want you to be so mindful that it's on its way, and to be hopeful, because, you know, it's deserved for you, okay? But there is some sort of pause going on there for you, okay? And this is a time for just strategically planning. They're saying strategically planning your next move. This opportunity is coming to you, no doubt about it. But there is a pause. It is on hold. Now this could be due to a travel restriction. It could be due to some form of stagnancy in the markets. I don't know what that means. They're saying stagnancy in the markets, or it feels like everything's on hold right now, okay? People are waiting to see what's happening, and that includes with this opportunity for you, okay? So there's a bit of a delay. I'm sorry to bring that news, but that's what the cards and Spirit are saying. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. I'm truly grateful. Okay, so let's get some clarifiers here for my beautiful Taurians. What else can you tell me? Can you please clarify this reading? Could I have another card? Thank you so much. To clarify the reading. Oh yeah. Okay, so we have Judgment again. Okay, so we got a double Judgment here. I'll come to the Magician in a moment. We have double Judgment. Okay, so it's really is a time for trusting your instincts, Taurus. They are so bang on with this. you're gaining this clarity that you will find out about this situation. You will have a life purpose wake-up call. Okay, this is going to happen. Again, it's come out as the second card. So the first card, which one was on top? I think the first card actually was Judgment that came out there. But it is a clarifier to say, listen to your instincts. Spirit is really, really guiding you, Taurus. Okay, they really want you to know. Dreams, pay so much attention to your dreams. It's almost like they are infiltrating your dreams, and they're, or your what you're thinking about day to day. If you have a reoccurring thought or you have a dream that feels very important, be mindful, because they're saying messages. Notice the signs. Notice the signs. Okay. Judgment in this card here, as you can see. This is a period, as you can see, this person is almost like in a cocoon. They're in a big kind of cup or dish, and they are in a cocoon. It's like they're listening to their intuition and growing in kind. They are, they're being enlightened, okay, with this wisdom, okay? It's like they're gonna burst out with this final decision or this final clarity moment, and they're making it in purity. So you will be in one place making this decision. You will have time to work out what it is. And as you can see, they're leaping from this, they're leaping out like they're making a final, like a final decision. They're making it in purity. That's what they want you to know, making in purity, this wonderful bursting out. Now the Magician card has popped out, which is a beautiful card, and it is about this focused creativity. Okay, so it's so interesting. Wow. Spirit said, be mindful of your first two cards. Like I was just about to brush over it, and they just reminded me, because I didn't see the connection. Okay, they said, be mindful of your first two cards. We got Judgment, we got the Empress, we got the Magician. Now what does the Magician do? It's focused creativity. Okay, what is the Empress about? It's about being creative. So they're saying, use this time to turn your visions into reality. You can do stuff from home that you've always had an inkling to do. You can be wonderfully creative, and you can change up your life with this idea. That's what they're saying. This is a very important time for you. But also, this is about inspired action. It's like you're on hold and you feel like you can't do anything until you get this opportunity. But actually, this is the time to action stuff. There is stuff you can do to help yourself, okay? But you don't need to be in a work situation per se to do it. That's the message. That's what they've asked me to say, okay? So it's focused creativity. But this is a perfect time to remember that what you're manifesting is on its way to you, okay? The Magician is about bringing your dreams into reality, your wish fulfillment, dreams coming true, because you've been manifesting it all of this time. So again, this is mid-April, this is over here. This is the mid-April time. You will gain knowledge of this opportunity in mid-April, and they really want you to know how important it is. But there will be a delay. You want those two? There will be a delay with it. You got the King of Wands and you got the King of Cups. Oh, sorry, the Knight of Cups. Okay, so you got the King of Wands. Okay, so we'll come to this one in a moment. So with the King of Wands here, it's about being at the top of your game. Again, it's another Aries card, so you may be dealing with an Aries, okay? Aries energy here. This is about you being a bold leader. Whatever this information that's coming through for your work situation, this opportunity, it will give you power, okay? It will give you whatever it is that's creative, that's really sings to your soul. Something you've been working so hard on, Taurus, is about to come to fruition. It will give you that power. It will make you that bold leader. You will lead with courage in the field that you have chosen, okay? But you must listen to your instincts, okay? It must be on par with your life's purpose. That's what they want you to know, okay? But also, Taurus, they've just reminded me that this person who could come on in there, you could be dealing with an Aries. So if you're single, they're saying this person that you could meet or become aware of, they're saying become aware of. Now I would say meet, but they're saying become aware of, in the end of April, it could be in Aries. Okay, that's what they want you to know. And yeah, you got the Knight of Cups there. So they are bringing in a love situation for you single Taurians out there. This is a love opportunity, a romance proposal. Okay, the Knight of Cups always, in the traditional tarot, they talk of like a Prince Charming or a Princess Charming, someone who will sweep you off your feet. You may not, they've just said you may not actually be in contact with this person to allow them to sweep you physically off your feet, but you will be aware of them. So whoever you become aware of at the end of April, look out for them, because they bring some sort of romantic frisson for you. Okay, it is very deep, refreshing energy that they're bringing on in there. They could also be a water sign, because it is a water element, so you could be dealing with Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, but they're telling me, they're guiding me more towards Aries. Okay, so that's what they're saying here. But it will be a very pure time for you, very cleansing, relaxed, refreshing time as we're at the end of April. Okay, Spirit want you to know that even though this is a time where a lot of people will be losing financially because of what's going on in the world, they are sending you some form of gift to be aware of that can help you financially, that will see you through all of this. Okay, Taurus, so be mindful of what that could be, and also be mindful of this. Either your partner is helping you, or this soulmate energy that will be coming in towards the end of April there for you. Okay, but this is a very balanced time. This is about gaining clarity and purity. They're saying purity as well. As you can see, this with the King of Cups, this is all about water and purity, but gaining balance. They do want me to pick another card for you. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angel. Okay, they really want you to have this one. New perspective. Yeah, Hangman, completely different perspective at the end of April here. So this is a big deal. Again, Major Arcana, there's going to be a lot of wisdom that comes through the month of April for you. Okay, there will be this position of being on hold, but they're saying with this time comes wisdom. There'll be some sort of self-sacrifice. Okay, and by self-sacrifice I mean in terms of your freedom. They've just said freedom or money, because of this kind of environment that we're in at the moment. Okay, but they want you to know that this is all going to work out. They just want you to know that things will be put on hold there for a little bit, okay? And that you will gain a very new perspective. As you can see, there's a beautiful horizon in the background there, and it's gaining that clarity. But you needed to be put on hold for a little while to see that, to see this beautiful new path ahead of you and gaining this clarity of your situation. They want you to know you're in a good situation. When you have the Two of Swords there, they want you to be aware. Thank you so much, Spirit. They want you to be aware that you're in a very good position right now, but you just need to see it. Put down the boundaries. Put down, it's like at the moment you're in this fight or flight mode, and you've got the boundaries up with the swords and you're ready to fight. Okay, you're in this fight mode. But they're saying you could put down the swords, take off the blindfold, and see that actually you're in a very peaceful, calm, good situation. Okay, so don't lead with anxiety in April, Taurus. You don't need to. And the final card, come on, the final card is a double clarifier of the Empress. This is such an important time for you, Taurus. Okay, again, Earth. That you're in connection with the earth. You're so in tune with the earth right now. This is going to be a very grounded, dependable time for you. This is when all your practicalities come to fruition, Taurus. You're ready, you're grounded, you know exactly what you need to do. But remember this opportunity. This opportunity is very creative. Also, they've reminded me again about pregnancy. But there's a lot of abundance coming your way. Okay, so you've got double clarifier of Judgment, and you've got double clarifier of the Empress there. Okay, being at one with the universe and the earth. Okay, look at the lush surroundings. This is a time where you will glow. be mindful of this opportunity. Really run with it. If there's something that's been on your mind to do creatively or that really sings to your soul, now's the time to really embark on it. They're saying you don't have to be out and about to do this thing. They're saying that this is something that you can do from your home. So whatever that is, really run with it, because it has the ability to be very abundant, very successful. It will bring you a very luxurious lifestyle, okay? But there's a lot of good things here in this reading, beautiful things, good health, good situation, being mindful of what's going on at the moment. This opportunity will be coming your way, but it's slightly delayed. You'll hear about it in mid-April and be more aware about it. Really run with this wonderful creative gift that you've been given by the universe, because it will be very abundant for you, Taurus. Okay, thank you so much, Spirit. That's the end of those cards. I'm just going to give you a Angel Oracle card from Doreen Virtue. Thank you so much, beautiful Spirit guides, guardian angels. What else do my gorgeous... Do you want that card? Taurus need to know? Yeah, they do. Okay. So they want you to be child. Okay. So a couple of things here with child. Be mindful of your inner child, but also a lot of you will be at home with your children during this time. So it does speak to the Empress with good parenting skills, and also having a child, if being a very fertile time. I'll just read it for you there. It says, you care deeply about children and they readily respond to your love. All children, including your own inner child, require love, affection, and attention. We can clear and open your heart and schedule so that you can give more time and energy to the children who need you. So Taurus, some of you Taurians who have children, you will be spending more time with them, obviously. But as I was reading that, they showed me, and now this may resonate with some of you, it may not, but they showed me a children's book. Some of you creating a children's book, maybe illustrating it, drawing, maybe writing it. They just showed me a children's book, okay? Some of you may be reading a children's book to your children, which of course would be obvious, but they've shown me someone actually creating one. So I don't know if that speaks to anybody out there. I'm just telling you what they've shown me, okay? They want you to have another card. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. What else do my beautiful Taurus need to know? They just remind me as well, your candle's going. So I've got to, thank you so much. That's too many. I can't take those. They just remind me the candle's going. So to finish up soon. I love it. They've even got me on time scale. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. What else do I need to know? You've asked for one more. Thank you so much. Let the past go. Okay? Let the past go. So, okay, they've just wanted me to say this, which is some of you've wanted to reach out to friends from the past. It connects with this card, the friendship card. You wanted to check in and see if they're okay, but there's been some sort of beef between you. There's some sort of argument or something. They're saying let it go. Now's the time to reach out, okay? Friendship, love is all that matters, all that's important. Let the past go. I haven't read the card yet, but that's what they've asked me to sort of pass on. Okay, so it says, the burden of carting your past around has made you weary, dear one. It's time to set this burden down. Keep only the lessons and the love, and leave everything else behind. You don't want it, and you don't need it, and now it's gone. Beautiful. Don't let it weigh you down, Taurus. You're about to fly. You don't need anything weighing you down. As of the middle of April there, you will see the shift come in. You will see that opportunity that is about to make you fly, and you don't need anything weighing you down, okay? And they said I needed to resonate this with the Devil card. You don't need anybody weighing you down. This person wants to tie you down. This person wants to take the glory for what you're doing, or is going to try and make it all about themselves. Okay, so don't be weighed down. Let your past go. Okay, and one final card here. This is the Wild Offering card, and this is by Tasha Silver. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. I do apologize, Taurus, this has gone on too long, but I'm just doing as I've been asked, giving the cards that they asked me to. So there's no time limit for me. I just give the messages as it comes. And then when we're done, they let me know. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Could I have the card you want for my beautiful Taurians for April 2020? What do they need to know as a final message for April 2020? That's too many. I can't take that. Oh. Okay. I can't take those, but they said you can take this. Self-love. Okay? Very important, Taurus. Self-love. Okay? And it says here, show me how to love myself. Show me how to take care of the inner child. So just clarifying again what I said about the inner child. Show me to be kind within. When you step into self-forgiveness, so much can change on the outside. So this is again about reaching out to another person as well. Some of you, you know, there's a situation from the past where you blame others, but you also blame yourself, and you feel like you cannot reach out. But during this time, they're saying it's important to let all that go. Let that past go. Reach out to the people. Forgive yourself. Forgive them. Forgive the situation. Life is too important to hold these things and let them weigh you down. They just want you to know that, okay? I'm not here to tell you what to do, Taurus. I'm only here giving the messages. So every option available to you in life is your decision. I'm just giving you the messages. Okay, thank you so much, Spirit. I'm truly grateful for that. I'm just going to give you a trinket before we go. What else do my beautiful Taurus need to know? Oh, they've given you two. Made with love and a turtle. I love that. So it says made with love. I don't know if you can see that. Let me show you. It's a heart made with love. Okay, this is a time to, self-love. Remember the love you have for other people. Yeah, some of them did you wrong. And I'm not saying go back there, but let it go. Let your past go. Okay, made with love. But also they want you to connect this with the Empress and the Emperor. They're saying that for those of you who are in a relationship, both of you are divinely connected, you're soulmates, and you will proceed together and become a very strong unit during April. You will be very much together. And also you single Taurians, you will become aware of this other person towards the end of April, and they are divinely guided to you to bring a love situation, something you've been manifesting also. Okay, and you've got a turtle here. Turtle, I have to say it, I don't want to say it, but turtle is about self-sufficiency and survival. Okay, going into shell when you need to, that isolation, that hibernation mode, going into that turtle shell if you need to, but also to, you know, looking out for yourself and being at one with nature. Once you dive deep into the ocean, freedom. You have that freedom coming, but right now things are taking its time. Things are a bit slow. So yeah, with the turtle, it's saying, you know, things are slowing down a little bit for you, but please be mindful that they are on the way. Okay, don't think you're being left behind. You're not left out in the cold. It's just slowing down right now. So these are for the things that you're manifesting. So I'm putting it on the Magician there for you. So just to let you know, this is the end of the reading. Thank you so much, my beautiful Taurians. I hope this resonated for some of you out there. Also, I just wanted to say that this is a general reading. I will be doing a love reading, which will be very specific, and a money reading, again, very specific for the month of April. So I will go into a bit more detail, but this is the overall. So I hope it resonated for you. If it did, please like or subscribe to my channel. Completely free. All you have to do is click like, subscribe, share if you want to, but there's a bell there, so just click that. Apparently it's important. And it just lets me know that you've connected, but also lets you know when I update my next message. So thank you so much for spending time in my energy, my beautiful Taurus. Love and light.